Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have such an exciting one because this is video number 1 out of 3 Revolution and DC reviews. So a couple of days ago, Revolution released a DC collection, which is super exciting. I love like superhero films and stuff like that. I do prefer Marvel. Like if this was Marvel collection they released, I would have died and I would have bought absolutely every single part of it. I'm not the biggest fan of DC. However, the characters that I've got to review, they are probably my favourite DC characters, so yeah, it's a bit of a win-win for me. Basically, they brought out a huge collection with 4 of the DC characters. You've got Catwoman, Batman, Joker and Harley Quinn, and there was so much to this collection, like so much. There was like 9 pan palettes, there's a Forever Flawless palette, there's like a massive face and eye palette, there's brushes, there's makeup bags, there's a mirror, lip glosses, highlighters, there's so much. I did only buy specific things. I bought from the characters Batman, Joker and Harley Quinn. Today we're going to be playing with all the Batman makeup I bought today. Tomorrow will be Joker and Harley Quinn will be on Monday. So that is a bit of an overview of the next few videos I'm going to be doing. So if you want to see my thoughts on the Batman makeup that I bought, then please keep watching. I only picked up a few bits. So the first thing I picked up was the highlighter, which is in this packaging. And then I also picked up the 9 pan palette. Batman also did have a Forever Flawless palette, but to be honest with you, I definitely prefer the colour story of the 9 pan. And then I also picked up the lip gloss, which has a super pretty like pink reflex. So that's kind of an overview of the makeup we're going to be testing out today. But as mentioned, I did also buy Harley Quinn and Joker 9 pan palettes and also their matching glosses, so these will be separate videos tomorrow and Monday. So I picked up the Batman highlighter. This is £6. They did also have a Catwoman highlighter, but that looked too dark for me, so I decided to pick up the Batman one. Perfect, because I was testing out the other Batman stuff anyway. And also there is a Catwoman eyeshadow palette, but to be honest with you, it has like 2 pale nudes in it and the rest shimmers, and I just really weren't feeling the colour story, so I didn't pick that up. But how adorable is this packaging? So this is what the front looks like, and then it just flips up like this. This is what the shade looks like. It does have a mirror in here. It's just nice, thin and compact. This is what I wish the like Nightmare Before Christmas and Disney Princess highlighters were packaged in, because this is just so much better. Like, it's so much more compact. This shade also really reminds me of the shade that was in the Nightmare Before Christmas collection as well last year. Don't know if it's the same shade, but hopefully that will work for me. So let's test this out. Oh my god. Ow, don't reach for that arm, Alex. Oh my god. I just had my second jab today, so yeah, I don't have any actual like symptoms, but my arm is absolutely killing me. So this is really cute because it does have the Batman like imprint in it, if you can see that. Please work for me. It's a little bit kickbacky. Okay, so this is what the highlighter looks like. It is super blinding. It's absolutely stunning. The cast on it, you know what? Actually not even that bad. I think that is just my bronzer underneath. I'll just come up a bit close. I don't feel like there's too much for cast to you. I feel like that might be my blush and bronzer underneath. I don't know. But that is super blinding, and I love the colour. So for £6, I think that is a really good highlighter. I believe all this collection is cruelty-free and vegan as well, which is amazing. And let me just find out how much the palette is. So the 9 pan eyeshadow palette is £8. Same as like the Friends collection. And this is what the outer packaging looks like. It looks so sick. And the only thing I find annoying about this packaging is that the names are imprinted on the plastic. I hate that. Like, why couldn't they just put it on the palette? Like, because I feel like I can't throw this away, but I hate plastic. So this is what the Batman palette looks like. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is absolutely stunning. This would be a great everyday palette, I think. The only thing it may be missing for me is that bright inner corner and brow bone highlight, but I can use the highlighter for that. But yeah, the classic black and yellow, they had to do that, otherwise I feel like they would have had a lot of complaints. But yeah, the palette is absolutely gorgeous, and I love the little like Batman logo detailing on it. I think they've thought a lot into this collection, you know, like all the packaging and everything looks so beautiful. So yeah, this is what the palette looks like. Let's get into the swatches. Okay, so these are the swatches of the palette. Really, really good for £8, I think. Like the black was really nice and pigmented. The shimmers are beautiful and foily. Like all of the mattes were really nicely pigmented. These shades here are quite similar. I'd say this one's just a little bit darker. So yeah, I really love the colour story of this. I felt like they would have had to done a kind of neutral palette within this collection, just because if every palette was super colourful, it wouldn't be for everyone. And I feel like this one is definitely going to be one of the most popular. Okay, so off camera I just quickly primed my eyes, and of course I used my Revolution Ultimate Eye Base, and now we can get on into the eye look. I'm going to firstly take this brownie shade here, which is called Mr. Wayne, and I'm going to put that in my crease. And then I'm just going to add this shade here, which is called Dark, and I'm just going to go in with that just on top of that other shade. It's essentially the same shade, just a little bit darker. And then I'm going to take the yellow in the palette here, which is called City, and I'm going to use that to start buffing out the top edges. So as you can see, obviously that's not very blended, so I'm just going to take my original brush, and I might as well just take the lightest matte in here, which is called Gotham, and it's this light transition here. I'm just going to start very lightly buffing that into the yellow. Okay, so I'm going to take a combination of Vengeance and Fear, which is this one here, which is the black and the like darkish browny with a slight purple undertone. I don't know. I'm going to take a little bit of both. I feel like this wouldn't be a Batman look if I didn't use the black as well, and I want to use as many shades as possible. Wow, that was really pigmented. Okay. Okay, so this needs a lot of blending. Okay, this is what we've got so far. Warm tone, smoky. I'm actually really loving this so far. So now I'm going to take the gold shimmer in the palette, which is called Batman. It's this one here. It is the most beautiful shimmer in the palette, in my opinion. There is a darker shimmer if you want to do a more black smoky look. There is also a like purpley browny shimmer as well. Okay, so I tried with a brush. It's okay, but definitely applies way better with your finger. And I had a little bit of fallout as well that I've just, you know, got rid of a little bit of it. Just going back in with the black just to blend in these outer corners. Okay, and then for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the Vengeance shade, which is this dark purpley brown. Okay, and then for the inner corners and brow bones, I'm going to take the highlighter because there's no light enough shimmer for myself. Okay, so this is the completed eye look. I'm just going to hop off of camera and pop some mascara on. I'm not feeling lashes today. Going to shove some mascara on, and then I'll be right back and we can test out the lip gloss. I feel like Miss is going to be so proud of me right now, but I'm just going to take my NYX Sweet Cheeks glowy blush in Silence is Golden, and I'm going to put some of this on because I just feel like because my look is so like yellowy, that this yellowy blush is really going to complement it. I feel very yellow today, but we're rolling with it. So I'm back now. This is my completed look. So for my mascara, I used my Collection Lash Surge. This is such a good affordable mascara. And then for my lips, I just put on this like nude lipstick by Revolution. This is part of their like Satin Kiss collection in the shade Seduction, because it's a really like pale nude shade, and we're going to put the gloss on top anyway, so I just wanted to put a little bit of a base down. So speaking of lip glosses, this is what the Batman gloss looks like. I don't know if you can see, but there is a little pink reflect in there. These are £6, I believe, and these are like in the same packaging as like all the Friends glosses and things. I've got all of them, so I'm gonna have so many lip glosses. It is unreal by Revolution. I love the packaging of these lip glosses. These are like my favourite lip gloss packaging by Revolution, and I love that they've got like the character like logos and stuff all over the lid, so you can tell which lip gloss is which. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a little bit of a sniff. Oh, it's definitely got a sweet scent. It's quite sickly actually. This has got pink reflex in it, but I think that would have been quite cool if there was gold reflex in it, just because then I feel like it'd be on theme with Batman, you know, black and yellow. I don't know. I'm just gonna do a swatch because I can't actually see the shimmer particles like on my lips. That's a swatch of it just there. I don't know, can you see any in the lip gloss? I don't know. It is the majority clear though, so if you prefer clear lip glosses, this is definitely the one to go for. I just can't really see them unless I look so up close. So from far away, from looking, this is just like a normal clear gloss to me. So yeah, definitely if you prefer the more clear glosses, then definitely go for this one. So that was me testing a few of the makeup items from the Batman collection. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this collab and also the makeup I tested out today. I'm not gonna lie, I loved every single item I tested out today. I thought the highlighter was super pigmented and blinding. I thought the eyeshadow palette is a perfect everyday palette. It kind of reminds me of one of the Huda palettes. I can't remember, is it the Toffee palette? It's given me those sort of vibes, like the type of eye look I've gone from today reminds me of the look I did with the Toffee palette. Yeah, perfect for every day. It's got beautiful shimmers in it. The only thing that was missing in it for me is an inner corner and brow bone highlight, but I can just get over that. And then the lip gloss is super pretty. If you love like more of a clear gloss, you can't really see the shimmer particles, which might be a good thing for some people. I personally don't mind it. I think it's a very beautiful gloss. I do love this formula from Revolution, so my opinions of it doesn't really change the more that they bring out. Oh, there was a little bit of fallout with the eyeshadow palette as well, but that was with the shimmer, not the matte shade. So I'm super happy with absolutely everything I tested out today. I think this is such a beautiful collection. I'm so excited to try out the more colourful palettes that I bought. Tomorrow it will be Joker and Monday will be Harley Quinn, so get excited for those. I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think of this collection. Have you picked anything up? I would love to know. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.